Alright, man, we are back with another death battle video. This time it's a good one, bro. Like last one was a good one, but this one is a good one too. We have Rick Sanchez versus the Doctor. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro. I don't know that much about the Doctor. I know who Rick Sanchez is. I feel like everyone knows who Rick Sanchez is. But the Doctor, kind of new to me. So
these brilliant geniuses
he might be him.
Cosmos,
he might be him. But I know Rick. I know a lot of shit about Rick. I'm being completely honest. Hold on. Smartest dude in the universe. In his universe, in all of his universes, he's Rick Prime. I'm assuming that's the one they're gonna go with. Rick C-137. He's him. The Doctor, he might be him too. I'm just not sure though. I've never heard of this man a day in my life. Actually, I lied. I may have heard the name before, but I'm not familiar with who he is. So that's who my vote is on. Because Rick has a lot of hats. Oh, is it Doctor Who? I saw that little box just now.
Everything about Morty Smith's life was perfectly average.
I'm glad they started with Rick.
Average family, average school.
Maybe slightly below average intelligence.
But everything changed the day his grandpa Rick came home.
Yeah, in style.
Shout out my nigga
Rick Sanchez is anything but average.
Rick is easily the smartest man in the universe.
I'm forgetting he's 7 years old. 6'6" is crazy. He don't seem that tall from standing next to everybody else.
Galactic Federation, going on adventures across the multiverse.
Who cares about the emotional trauma from abandoning his daughter,
pirates,
right?
squirrels,
and then he took her
Rick
son
Prime.
and put him in life-threatening danger.
You not Rick Prime?
Thus formed the greatest duo of the generation.
Maybe I don't know my Rick and Morty lore.
Yeah, mostly Rick. Morty's the cannon fodder who smuggles grapefruit-sized seeds up his ass. And that's
Crazy.
just the first
That was a crazy. That was free. Yeah, that was the first episode. This shit is crazy.
Inventor, always ready to face even the squanchiest of alien foes.
He's got your usual.
He be putting niggas in the bag too, bro.
Shrink ray, cyborg implants.
Like he be going crazy. He has no mercy.
Like a Mr. Meeseeks box, which can summon an infinite number of irritating temporary life forms that will work tirelessly to accomplish a given task.
Or a series of android decoys that are so perfectly created they don't even realize they're decoys.
I actually like that episode. That was a lot that was going around. Yep. It was just a never-ending cycle.
Gadgets can erase your memories, manipulate and travel through time, and even make a surface true level, as in perfectly flat, something normally mathematically impossible.
What's the point of including this?
That experiencing
Is
it
it just
for
like
only a
prove his
moment
scientific
before
genius?
returning to non-Euclidean space can emotionally scar you for life.
He can even inject you with his own genetic info and instantly chest burst a clone of himself from
Bro, this can't be a
inside
fair
you,
fight.
like a pasty alcoholic xenomorph. What the hell?
Rick and Morty travel the universe in the Space Cruiser. Powered by a microverse under the hood, this compact starship comes equipped with laser cannons, a fishing line that can tow a solar system, and a unique artificial intelligence.
With all that crazy sci-fi gear, Rick and Morty's adventures were absolutely bonkers.
From disentangling a time loop created by alien snakes, to battling the metafictional story lord, to Rick turning himself into a pickle to avoid family therapy.
This guy would rather
Still one of the
battle the
favorite
Russian
episodes.
mafia
Still one of the
as
best
a
ones.
vegetable than address his feelings.
Actually, pickle's a fruit.
Because boy oh boy,
Is pickle a fruit?
does he have a lot of them.
Behind the fart
It
jokes
is,
and
I know that.
wubba-lubba-dub-dubs, Rick harbors bitter emotional agony.
Way back
this shit.
when, in a completely different universe, the Rick we know had a happy life until another Rick from another universe took it all away, the bastard.
But like me, Rick is a true inventor, and this tragedy spurred
Come on,
him to
like me.
craft his greatest creation, the portal gun.
My scans indicate it creates holes through all aspects of space-time, allowing Rick to travel anywhere in the multiverse. It
Got it.
sounds exhausting.
It can do more than that. It can slice you in half, set up traps, and even...
That's coming out of your paycheck.
Nuh-uh.
Decades of traveling the multiverse, hunting down the man who ruined his life, darkened Rick's heart. He began to ask himself,
I don't
if
wanna
there
read
are
those
an
things up
infinite
top,
number
so
of
if you wanna read those, you
universes
can.
With an infinite number of each person,
They just give you additional little
how
tips
did
and stuff
any
on the
individual life
whatever it is they're
matter?
talking about at the
Sounds
moment.
like he's
I think that
overthinking
was
it.
about his
Like the
backstory.
time he accidentally turned all of humanity into horrific Cronenbergs. He and Morty had to escape to a parallel universe where they swapped places with recently deceased versions of themselves. What does that do to a person?
Makes him badass. When Rick
Officially
found the
dubbed
interdimensional
Rickest
council
Rick.
of Ricks, he
Valid.
kicked their teeth in. Like they say, he's the rickest Rick of them all.
Am I tripping? Don't we feel like every other Rick is just more dumb than our current Rick? Like, of course they're all smart, but the way that they all died when he pulled up is crazy. Like, they was doing a lot of dumb shit to get killed by another Rick.
Rickest Rick, Wiz. He's dodged an orbital space laser from just a few feet away. He's so smart, he figured out he's in a TV show. Yep, really.
Perhaps most mysterious is Operation Phoenix, a series of clone bodies that his consciousness can be uploaded to upon his death.
Like,
despite eventually taking it offline, his mind is still connected to every other Operation Phoenix across the multiverse,
giving him an infinite number of extra lives, even if some of them are shrimps and fascists.
Some of his devices can
they definitely gonna pull out a shrimp
the
during their fight battle, or they death battle.
He actually did that just to manipulate the stock market.
Though underneath the drunken god complex, there's still a glimmer of the family man Rick used to be.
Well, as much as he insists that love is just a chemical reaction in the brain, he does care about his daughter and grandkids. And Jerry.
Sometimes.
He's taken on an alien Zeus, the president of the United States, and the actual devil, even exiting the bounds of fiction into meta-reality, fighting Jesus H. Leaping Christ himself, and meeting Joseph Campbell.
He got a lot of feats, bro. I can't see Doc winning this.
He might look like a scrawny, drunken
like I said, my money's on
septuagenarian, and he is, but he's also, somehow, the greatest warrior in the universe.
And you can lick his balls.
Up next, let's get to it.
Ian Chesterton and Barbara Wright were just your average school teachers with a less than average student.
Now, real quick, this is gonna be completely new for me because I have nothing. Okay, it does say Doctor Who. I thought it originally just said the Doctor. Like, look in the title, it says the Doctor. That's why I didn't know it's Doctor Who. But I haven't watched any of Doctor Who. I'm familiar with the character, so this is all gonna be brand new information to me. So let's see. He might be built. He might be built different. So shit.
And when they met her grandfather and his police box, they found out why.
I know about the police box.
Aliens, and that police box was the TARDIS, a 2-in-1 spaceship and time machine.
Thus, they were whisked away into the stars, kicking off over half a century of timey-wimey adventures with a revolving cast of companions like Sarah Jane Smith, Rose Tyler, the Brigadier, Amy Pond, and
don't they have like different iterations, different versions of Doctor Who though? Half a century. There's no way it's been the same person.
Had a name he would never tell, and a history.
That's Damon from House of the Dragon. Shout out to him. I forgot that he was Doctor Who at some point.
He was only known as the Doctor.
Doctor Who?
Exactly.
Doctor exactly?
Though the
I think he's one of the most famous iterations
shrouded
too.
in mystery, we know they were born several thousand years ago.
Shortest is 5'6". Tallest is 6'3". That's a big ass jump,
man. He got bored with the stuffy Time Lord bureaucrats, stole a TARDIS, and explored time and space
7
as a runaway.
including Cleopatra and Marilyn Monroe.
Chasing
Damn,
dinosaurs
bro.
on a
Resume is
spaceship,
stacked.
dueling Robin Hood with a spoon, or shoving Hitler in a closet.
Yeah, we know it's kind of weird. It's British.
But if you don't know who's who, you're probably wondering, who are all these people? A bunch of old guys, young guys, a lady, and one of the Three Stooges? What?
The Doctor is a Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey. Time Lords may look human, but couldn't be more different. Not only do they have 2 hearts, they literally experience time differently. They can see past, present, and future all at once. They can resist temporal phenomena such as time stops and can tamper with fixed points in time. They're effectively acausal beings.
This makes them super hard to predict and nearly impossible to erase from any timeline. They can even breach the bounds of space and talk directly to you. Yes, you at home.
That's why they compared these guys. One, they're both geniuses, and second, they both break the fourth wall.
In fact,
probably
a lot of them would be proud to be called that.
Yeah, the Doc ran away for a reason. Time Lords are a bit dodgy.
The Doctor has hypnotized with a glance, resisted mind control, survived deadly radiation, and even learned transmigration. As in, the ability to summon an object out of thin air.
I was about to say, what is
Sounds
transmigration?
crazy, but it's apparently standard fare for Time Lord Academy.
But the reason why there are so many doctors is that Time Lords have a funny way of cheating death.
Upon receiving a fatal wound, the Doctor undergoes regeneration, gaining a new, healthy body.
It's way more than that. While reloading, the Doctor has regrown lost limbs, become strong enough to knock down steel doors, and even weaponized his own time energy.
I can't say if this is like Reacher or not, because I haven't seen the episode.
Regeneration, that ends the process permanently.
To date, we've seen 14 versions of the Doctor.
14
plus
versions
a few
is crazy.
extras mixed in here and there. Hell, by the time you're watching this, you've probably seen the 15th. or the 16th.
Damn,
The
you gonna turn black?
experiences each doctor gains changes and affects the next doctor, and the next, and so on. Each doctor maintains the same memories, but with an all-new personality.
Some like bow ties, some like jelly babies, some kick butt with Venusian karate, and some really hate the monarchy. Probably because they're werewolves.
These niggas turn. Okay,
But
that's what
they
I'm about to
always
say. So they
have
turn into
one
werewolves?
thing in common.
They are British.
Well,
British.
one other thing in common. The Doctor always enjoys the thrill of adventure, and they've got plenty of tech to help, like the sonic screwdriver. Utilizing sonic waves to manipulate nearby objects, it can pick locks, cause detonations, and fry circuitry. It's sort of a Swiss Army plot device that
Visibility
can hack
watch,
its way
perception
through
filters.
most problems. The perfect pacifist tool for
Okay,
resolving
he got good enough
conflict.
shit.
Its only
The thing
weakness
is, Rick
is that
has
it
all of
doesn't
this
do wood
probably installed in
or
his body.
turkey. Though considering it can
Or a
destroy
belt.
machines, disrupt
Or a
molecules,
watch.
and even
He has so
erase
much
memories.
shit, Rod. Like, I really
I'll
still
take
can't
it.
see
The Doctor doesn't
Rick losing
often
his
carry
battle.
weapons. There's an invisibility watch, a time travel ring, psychic paper that tricks basically everyone, and perception filters that prevents others from noticing certain things, even people.
But the Doc does reluctantly have a few weapons stored away, like the dematerialization gun.
Bro, where do
It
you
might
have
look
this shit
slapped
stuck
together
away
with
at?
Hobby Lobby pipes, but the DMAT can literally erase you from time. As in, it causes you to have never existed in the
That bro
first
from Back to the
place.
Future?
But if you never existed, then the gun would have never needed to fire, which means you weren't wiped from existence, which means the gun would need to fire, which means...
It's the second time he done killed bro this episode.
Did you say something? That's not the only time erasing tool in the Doctor's box. But we gotta talk about, you know, the box. Shabby blue police box on the outside. Incredible time machine that's bigger on the inside.
Sheesh.
This is the TARDIS.
The time and relative dimension in space
It makes
is a
sense that it's bigger on
sentient
the
ship
inside.
that travels space and time with ease. It's strong enough to tow planets, powerful enough to stop antimatter from destroying the universe, and tough enough to tank lightning from Zeus. Yes, the god Zeus. It can even adjust its interior
That
to
looks
an
like a comic
infinite
panel.
degree, both in terms of space and time.
So, if the TARDIS doesn't like you, you might get lost inside it forever. Don't piss off the TARDIS.
Or any of the Doctor's enemies. Some of the universe's deadliest monsters. Cybermen, Zygons, Weeping Angels.
And the Slitheen, the big chunky
The
aliens
Slitheen.
that
What
took
the-
over 10
the hell
Downing
is these,
Street.
bro?
And couldn't stop farting.
Even when the Doctor prefers not to resort to fisticuffs, he's tough enough to survive bolts of lightning that vaporize an ordinary human. He's even dodged half a dozen disintegration rays, while also improvising several thousand calculations in a matter of nanoseconds.
Yeah, the Doctor's super smart. So smart his brain once powered a 1,000-year-old supercomputer.
The Doctor's outwitted cosmic entities like the Great Intelligence, the Time Lord Nemesis, the Master, and apparently
Master.
the original
What do you mean by that, bro? Why is that nigga's name the Master? This show is half a century old. So,
Satan,
all right,
who isn't
yeah,
even the
I
most
guess.
frightening alien in the multiverse, because that would be the Daleks.
Alright, bear with me here. They may look like trash cans with plungers, but they can exterminate anything that gets in their way, even all of space and time, like when they battled the Time Lords to extinction in the last Great Time War.
A war that showed a darker side to the Doctor. Thrust into a conflict that put all of reality at risk, the Doctor became a warrior, a soldier, a killer.
A side of him that had always been there, hiding just under that
All right,
cheeky...
that comic book series had to come later down the line because I know that this series probably came out. I didn't look up when the series came out, but they probably saw how successful it was doing, and they probably made a comic series in wake of the big ass wave of comics. What year was that? Was that in the 70s? Maybe?
Grin.
Whenever the comic
Finally,
wave
in
was.
a single moment, the Doctor
Either way.
pressed a big red button to end the war and all of Gallifrey once and for all.
As much as he didn't like the Time Lords, the Doctor cares for life above all things. So genociding his own people was the worst thing that could possibly happen.
As the last of the Time Lords, the Doctor proved to be the most dangerous person in the universe. Isolation threatened to turn him into the very type of Time Lord he despised, a master who controls the laws of time, the Time Lord victorious.
And God help your immortal soul
That
if
suit
you
is
piss
crazy.
him off. If he's desperate or if you threaten his friends, you won't be prepared for how far he'll go. Like trapping you in every mirror in existence, imprisoning you in the event horizon of a collapsing galaxy, or suspending you in time to be used as a scarecrow.
Fortunately,
That's also
Gallifrey
crazy. You know,
wasn't
this nutty
destroyed.
shit.
It turns out the Doctor,
You're not as bad as
all of
Rick,
the
but you
Doctors
got- that's kinda
saved
fucked
the
up.
Time Lords, but just forgot about it until time could catch up to them. It's complicated.
Still, even their biggest L turned out to be a dub in disguise. That's how you know you're fantastic.
But a doctor's job is never finished. Without witness, without reward,
that wasn't the weirdest uppercut, bro.
To save the day. But if you happen to be up against the doctor, there's really only one thing you can do. Run. This video is sponsored by BetterHelp.
I like how they did those little in-betweens like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip right to the battle, man. We about to go ahead and get right to it. As I said before, man, I think Rick is going to win. The doctor has a lot of shit on him. They're gonna make it a good battle regardless, but Rick he's too unstoppable, bro. I really can't see him losing. If he loses, I'll hear the breakdown because I want to know why y'all think that he wins.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Favorite part? Let's get to it.
Oh, jeez, Rick. It was my fault.
Shut the fuck up, Morty! I knew Time Lords were suicidal morons, but I didn't know they never invented rear-view mirrors.
Are you sick?
I
You're
forget
the
they
one
use
who
their
hit me.
own. After they use their own
Oh,
voices.
go on, I'm busy.
It's not too bad. Not too bad of a voice.
Son of a bitch, he's ignoring me? Holy, it was ship! Keep Morty safe.
What are you... Uh-oh. No. Oh, what did they do to you?
Now they got the screaming son in this mug, bro.
Right, fine. Queensbury rules? A bit of Venusian karate?
Keep quipping, asshole. Maybe you'll find a good joke on the ground next to your teeth.
Look at bro in the back. That's dude from Gravity Falls. The pyramid. Oh, these are past battles. It's all Stitch versus Rocket too. Blitz and Blitz. I can't remember what it's called, but that's what they have
Oh, this place looks fun.
It's not Terry.
They have a little shop. I like little shops. Well, blink as much as you can. They're scared of rapid movement.
Motherfucker.
Rick, come on, bro. You smarter than that, bro. I don't think you should have fell for that, but it's okay.
What?
My balls,
That boy got Converses on. What are you wearing?
Oh, you brilliant old girl. Switching rooms around. Fantastic.
I thought you could push that thin air, my boy. There you go. I say he can't be durable enough.
It's fun to be the
This
class
is
clown
shit.
till you get shot. Now hurry up. I got a grandson waiting on me. He won't die an idiot like you.
I know your type. The nihilist know-it-all. But through all this wibbly-wobbly, tiny
Generation, he gonna turn into a different person. Go and do your thing, bro.
never quite understood. I'm the doctor, and I don't want to go.
This nigga turned into the Human Torch and shit. That was a good one. Oh, that was a good one. I forgot he had that portal on his back. But how'd you know? Let me be clear. Did he adjust the portal or something? Because how did all portals?
Notice it yourself.
That portal should have been connected. I don't think.
So. Then you've got a bright future ahead.
I could be wrong.
Don't be a cynic.
Morty, if you forget me, I'll haunt your ass.
Who the fuck are you?
KO!
I knew they was gonna do that, bro.
Die by the portal.
Let's
Thing
break
is,
this
I
down.
don't
First
think.
off,
Wait a
Rick and the
second. Wait a second. I don't think that Rick is dumb enough. Thing is, the portal failed, so the little coordinates or whatever shouldn't have been aimed to go to the portal on bro's back. like the next one. I don't like how that was connected because I think each portal is kind of different unless he says it itself to go to the one to the back. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can accept that. And I feel like the doctor didn't use any form of regeneration. Like the whole thing that they was emphasizing on was both of their ability to basically come back to life. The doctor didn't even like do his actual thing. They said whenever he dies, he regenerates into a whole other body or turns into a whole different person. Rick, whenever he dies, not only makes a clone, but he can also use Project Phoenix, which is one of the main points they pointed out, and they didn't utilize it. I get that his little ray gun or whatever can, I guess, erase you from time itself, but he wouldn't have showed up at the end next to Morty if that was the case. I don't know.
Doctor could both dodge lasers, making them pretty even, so neither could reliably win a quick draw.
Also, neither have shown any consistent signs of strength all that different from an above-average human.
The Doctor could get a superhuman strength boost during regeneration, but that is fairly incidental. So as far as physical ability is concerned, neither had a significant edge.
But when it comes to weapons, Rick had way more deadly killing machines.
Yeah,
a lot of which could wipe out whole planets, galaxies, and more. If he could get the jump on the Doctor, he'd have a good chance of winning.
Of course, their similar speeds meant he probably wasn't getting that opportunity. There's no denying his firepower was superior overall, but that still had to contend with the Doctor's technology.
Yeah, despite all of Rick's crazy inventions, most of which could kill a normal person instantly, the Doctor matched or countered pretty much all of it.
Being a Time Lord meant he could resist any time-warping trickery.
Like I said, I haven't watched the show.
The Sonic Screwdriver could hack and even destroy nearly everything Rick had. The Sonic has even disabled teleportation
Rick is smart enough to come up
and
with
time
something
travel
on the
technology
spot
before,
to
making
counter
it
that.
more than capable of hijacking Rick's portal gun, which has been hacked in the past.
With that gun, Rick was
by an evil Morty that was smarter than all the Ricks. Come on, bro. Come on.
kind of a sitting duck.
These be episodes I've been talking about,
killing Rick
man.
permanently almost impossible. But the Doctor's reality-altering tech like the DMAT meant there would be no Rick left to upload to a new body at all, effectively ending the fight in a single shot. And that was hardly the only reality-warping superweapon the Doctor had access to. The Doctor's technology presented a clear advantage.
Now let's talk ships. This one's pretty clear-cut. The space cruiser was a deadly machine that towed a solar system, but the TARDIS single-handedly held off a universe-destroying event. That's an edge for the Doctor.
But perhaps most important of all was their experience and intelligence.
Rick mastered space and time to the point of becoming a veritable god. But you can say the same for the Doctor, who is way older. It's kind of like the Doctor has been Rickin' for many times longer than Rick himself.
And when push comes to shove, the Doctor is just as experienced of a warrior as Rick ever was, if not more so.
11 spent 900 years battling Daleks, Cybermen, Sontarans, and more on Trenzalore and came out on top.
And don't forget how quickly the Doctor can formulate, calculate, and initiate plans. Like when he dodged half a dozen rays and improvised thousands of calculations in his head to siphon the ray's energy into a teleporter, all in a matter of nanoseconds.
Rick usually relies on being the smartest guy in the room. When he's forced to battle people at his own level, he's often outsmarted, like with the Prime Rick or, gasp, a Morty.
Rick was a formidable genius, but the Doctor's incredible technology, unmatched intelligence, and thousands of years of experience gave him the win.
Ah, geez. I bet Rick was absolutely mortified to lose.
The winner is the Doctor. Hi, I'm Ben.
Okay, I'm being completely honest, bro. I don't like the outcome of that. Like I said, it is what it is. Yeah, like maybe I need to go back and maybe I need to watch more of Doctor Who. Maybe I need to watch Doctor Who. How about that? I just don't know where to start. I'm not starting at the very beginning because I think it started in black and white. But yeah, I think Rick should have won that. It is what it is. You know, I'm not gonna be a hater. It's my opinion. But yeah, I don't think.
Voice of Wiz. Thank you so much for
Let's
watching.
see who they got up
We are
next.
about to announce the next episode, but before we do that, if you're not a Death Metal member yet, click that join button below. See what you're missing.
Have you seen this one before? This is part 3. Hold on. Goku versus Superman, bro. I feel like they've done this multiple times. I'ma still watch it, but I guess they just have more feats now they can base it off of. I just saw Ultra Instinct Goku, and than Superman. Dragon Ball versus DC, December 4th. No, okay. Yeah, alright, well shit. We'll be back December 4th with another death battle. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you for being here. Like, follow, subscribe. I'm gonna have my links in the description down below. If you have any other ideas of what I should react to, please let me know. I'm doing death battles. I'm doing Tiny Desk. I'm doing shorts, whether it be horror shorts, like short films, things of that nature, thrillers, all that good stuff. So let me know what else I should react to. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you.